forgot how cool this intro was, too. And how creepy this fucking intro is. I don't know what it is about SNES games and creepy-ass intros. This and the intro to Super Metroid. I remember a while back, like, I'd forgotten about how that intro was. And I was playing it, like, I usually have the lights down pretty low in my room anyway. And I was playing it on my CRT, and I'd forgotten about that intro. And I turn it on. I turn on the SNES with the game in it, and I had forgotten about that intro, and I'm like, and the lights are down, and that intro plays, and I get freaked out, and I go over and I turn on the light. I like how it weaves in between being creepy and, like, building up hype at the same time. And here it is, attempt number 1 in 5,000 probably. But we're about ready to enter that castle, and we're not gonna stop until we've left. This is Castlevania News. No, I'm kidding. That melody always just kind of reminds me a little bit of like a news stinger or something like that. Very late night news with your news anchor Dracula, Vlad Tepes Dracula. Good evening. Welcome to the Transylvania News. Boom, without even taking a single hit. Let it whip, just whip it, baby. Whip it right. If we could base a whole like Castlevania soundtrack off of songs that involve whipping it somehow. We'd have Devo's Whip It on there for sure. We'd have Daz Band's Let It Whip. Okay, Google, what are some good whip songs? Why do you want to know that? Hey, don't kink shame. No, I'm kidding. What was it? Whipping Post or Whipping Boy? What's the name of that one by, I want to say it maybe, is it Bruce Springsteen or is it, some other guy? Oh, Rolling Stones, yeah. Leaf Monster. I turned away for 1 second and a leaf monster tries to attack me. Leaf monster, leaf monster. Allman Brothers, that's who I was fucking thinking. Yeah. It amazes me. I still got to see them live back in 2012. There's one thing about frogs in Castlevania. Those frogs show no mercy. Oh, almost. I think that's supposed to be a hedgehog or a porcupine, but I swear it looks like miniature Godzilla. Even though I'm super happy to have grown up with the Sega Genesis, I did get to play some SNES games back when I was a kid, like whenever I'd be like over at somebody else's house, like some other kid's house, and they would have a Super NES or something. I do wish this was a game I was able to play back when I was a kid, though. Like there's certain SNES games especially, I was like, man, I wish I'd been able to play that when I was a kid. I think I played actually like all the Mortal Kombat SNES games. I remember playing some Super Mario World as well. Not sure about All-Stars. Maybe I also played some All-Stars. When I was a kid, though, I did miss out on certain games because I just didn't have an SNES, like, Super Castlevania IV, Super Metroid, Batman Returns, stuff like that. F-Zero, Pilot Wings, like, yeah. Some of those I didn't even know about until much later, because they were more so exclusive to Nintendo consoles. Although, I mean, yeah, you did have Castlevania Bloodlines, but that was the only Castlevania on the Genesis. I didn't even know about that when I was a kid, yeah. Or the Wily Wars for Mega Man, or Super Ghouls and Ghosts, or well, in that case they had Ghosts and Goblins on the Genesis, but I didn't even know they had that. Or Contra Hardcore. I'm surprised I missed out on Contra Hardcore back in the day. I'm surprised that wasn't one of those like, hey, this looks cool rentals. You know, I didn't know what it was about, but it looked cool, so I got it, you know? I'm especially surprised back in the day that I missed out on The Adventures of Batman and Robin for the Genesis. I played pretty much like every other Batman game on the Genesis back in the day when I was a kid. Somehow I missed out on that one. Oh yeah, that's one you can't take out. Either that or it takes like 50 bajillion hits, I'm not sure. I wonder if I maybe tinkered a bit with Mario Paint back in the day. Like maybe somebody had that, I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. There might have been like maybe one kid or so, like back in the day that not only had the Super NES, but was like also like, because he was so cool, he also had the mouse for Mario Paint and had Mario Paint. I don't know if I knew anybody that had both consoles, or at least not back when they were the new consoles of the time. Usually it was either Super NES or Genesis. You know, and they might have still had like their NES from back in the day as well, but like, how did I fuck that up? But usually in terms of 16-bit consoles, when they were the new kickin' happening, spanking brand new thing, it was either Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo. Rarely, if ever, did I ever meet anybody that had both. And I didn't meet anybody that had a TurboGrafx 16. At least I don't think so. Not that I can remember. And it's funny, I didn't even hear about the TurboGrafx 16 until I was older. Seems like a really neat console, though. But man, this feels even more right to just, like, play this with an SNES controller. Well, and to play it on the console. I could have sworn there's a way to moonwalk. Or am I thinking of a different Castlevania game? I might be thinking of a different Castlevania game. I know you can do this. You can do the whip swing. Oh, that's what it was. I hate that shit. Fucking crows. Quoth the Belmont nevermore. Man, he got it like an inch away from my face there. That's just how badass I am. I know the perfect positioning. Hello, Merciless Sheep. We were just talking about you not too long ago. I was talking about how merciless the frogs can be in Castlevania, and I was like, we finally have we have the Merciless Sheep, now we have the companion and Merciless Frog there. I forgot. Oh, is it, what, shit, I forgot what the boss was in this. Oh, it's Rock Monster! It grazed my shoulder, fuck off. Magic 8 Balls are supposed to be fun and give you more, like, more definitive answers, more definitive answers more often. I mean, I know there's Ask Again Lady. Ask Again Lady? Ask Again Lady. Ask Again Later, or Answer Not Certain, Try Again. You know, you'll have that on occasion. But you'll still occasionally have, like, yes, no, maybe, definitely yes. Fuck none. I wish. Do they have obscene 8 balls? Should we ask again, lady? Don't ask that. But what if she's a nice lady? Oh. She's a lady. Thank you, Tom Jones. Get my my squats in as I wait, you know, to the music. I was about to say, unless somehow, like, yeah, like I did just then, singing a little bit of "She's a Lady," you know, that kind of thing, in a very roundabout way, maybe. Yeah. God, wouldn't that be the weirdest fucking stream ever? Me, Tom Jones, and Stacy Keebler. Oh, come on. Even the game couldn't handle that fucking concept there. That'd be the most, like, either the best or the most awkward fucking stream. Or both. I don't know. Ever. Me, Tom Jones, and Stacy Keebler. Oh, boy. And the creator of Pepsi Man. And Tim Burton. And Raven. Yeah. And actual Spider-Man. Yeah. Spider-Man once said, everybody gets at least one, you know. This is my one. I need you to help save my stream, Spider-Man. Save the viewers from unending boredom. That's well above my pay grade. It's gonna take more than just me. I mean, I may be the amazing Spider-Man, but fuck. Save me from myself, Spider-Man. I don't know if I can. I'm a Spider-Man, not a psychologist. Spider psychologist. Man, I handled that a fuck ton better than last time. Jeez. Yeah. And D'Lo Brown. Does everybody that, like, every, you know, known celebrity or like any celebrity attached to any kind of video game I've ever played in my life, you know? We'll get them all. We'll get them all on the stream. They'll make cameos for the four-year anniversary somehow. Yeah. The Scott Steiner cutting a promo on Castlevania on Dracula would be incredible. A-ball would Scott Steiner beat Dracula? Actually, we don't need the 8-ball for that. We know the answer to that. Come on now. At a certain point, Dracula only has like an 8 1/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. Because Simon Belmont knows he can't beat me. He's not even going to try. I need chicken. And again, I mean, like, the story of my life. I'm like Simon Belmont. I eat chicken all the time too. Oh, there it is. I actually finally got some chicken. Give me some chicken. Give me some chicken. I love the creaking sound for these chandeliers. Ooh, I thought I missed it. Okay. God, there really is something about like when it comes down to the fact that, like, you don't have save states. Like, you can't reload a save state. Gotta get it just right. And like, or like the next time you come around, you gotta do better because you only have a certain amount of whatever to really do it right. Like, it really does kind of lend itself to, like, making sure you sharpen up on your skills a little bit more there. Not that I always seem to show that, but I'm trying. And like playing not as riskily, if that's even a word. Being a little quicker on the draw because of it, yeah. Sometimes to your benefit, sometimes to your detriment. Imagine if the Disney Haunted Castle was like this. Nothing like getting an axe up the ass. You know what do you call that? Axe ass. Uh-huh. Get it? Full axe ass. Thank you, chicken. Candle chicken. At least it's not like coming out of the trash like in Streets of Rage 2. Man, this chicken is garbage. No, really, no, literally, it's garbage. Can I speak to Champ? Never. Okay. I don't know why we have skeleton projections here. Well, it's like an old Scooby-Doo trick. Ghost table! Enemy table! Evil demonic table! Do all candle fixtures have bags of gold? Because if so, I got some castles to visit. Unfortunately, no, but this one usually does. If you're brave enough to visit Dracula's castle, then yes, most likely. I wish more games would do that, like give you like style points off of the freeze frame. Well, not only that, but I remember in one of the early levels of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of the wolves, when you defeat the wolf, is carrying $50 on it. How did that wolf get $50? That's what I wonder. It probably ate somebody that had $50 on him and just like had it sitting in its stomach. I swear one of the candles has like $250 or something like that in it. I see you hiding behind the HUD. Don't even try it, Mr. Dog. Quiet, this is a library. There we go. I had to destroy the book off screen because the censors didn't allow it. Simon should not be showing any kind of behavior that seems to inhibit educational research. He's an intelligent man. He should not be showing destruction of books on screen. And see, even in a library, they provide you with chicken. Go visit your libraries more often because they will provide you not only with free books, but with free chicken. I'm totally not making that up. No. For all intents and purposes, I am making that up. Unfortunately, free chicken at the library is not a thing. What am I saying? I wish free chicken was a thing at the library. Book whippings. And guys, we're not book burning. We're just cooking chicken. Haven't you ever heard about the free library chicken? Or maybe it's just the thing they do at one particular library, and nobody knew about it until now. And it's like, oh shit, you guys do free chicken at this library? Fuck yeah! I'm coming to this library more often. Eat some chicken, read a fucking book. There you go. It's finger licking smart. Oh, I didn't think I made that jump. Fuck. Okay. Ooh. Where are we going, Buck? Where are we going? There we go. Ooh, I keep thinking I'm missing these jumps. Sheesh. Ooh. I thought I whipped that fucking thing. Oh, pulling some Michael Jackson Moonwalker bullshit on me. Michael Jackson's Castlevania. Fuck yes. And have it based off of the Ghosts music video, yeah, or the short film. I'm still waiting, especially for Scooby-Doo meets Castlevania. Or Scooby-Doo goes to Castlevania. That's been an idea I've had for years now. How it hasn't happened yet is beyond me. Shaggy and Scooby would be like the most scared they've ever been in their lives. Daphne would be crushing on Alucard and or Richter and or Simon, you know. And Fred would be acting all jealous, you know. Velma would just be like all caught up on all this like intricate information about and history about Dracula and the castle, you know, and like finding all the different secret passages and how to handle the different enemies and shit. How ultimately to defeat Dracula, you know. Or what she thinks might be the case, but then it, like of course it doesn't turn out to be the case or something like that, you know. Not because it's her, but just because like that's just usually how it turns out to be in a lot of cases like those where it's like the good guys find the thing that will destroy the enemy, right? Yay! And then they try it, and of course the villain was already like 50 steps ahead, and like, oh, that you thought that was something that's going to defeat me? I knew about that the whole time. It has no effect on me whatsoever. Ha ha ha. Oh shit, what do we do now, guys? And they come up with something, you know, even more super awesome in the process. Oh, come on. It grazed my heel. Come on now. Yay, chicken. I say that every day. Yay, chicken. Okay, see you later. You just fucked right off. Alright, cool. I'm more than happy about that. It's chicken to Rocco, Rob to It's chicken. How did I not hit that fucking axe? Is she saying forearm? Who am I? Poor mom. Forearm. Who am I? Who am I? Poor mom. Poor mom. I'm a... Ah. Oh, bullshit. Let me hold you here so you can get hit by all the bats, honey. Fuck, why are you... I'm not telling you to face that way, dude. Asshole. Idiot. Fuckface. Shithead. Motherfucker. This is a mature audience's stream, by the way. Oh, no. You mother-loving son of a biscuit. So until 152, I can't curse. You lovely bat. You're so good at finding ways to hit me, even though I swear I'm able to hit you in that range. Only I didn't say fudge. Fudge, yeah. I beat the snot out of that butthead. He can kiss my patootie.
Fiddle-dee-dee. That will require a tetanus shot.
God bless these Simpsons. It reminds me of one of my favorite Power Rangers moments of all time. Whichever one had the police Power Ranger. I can't remember his name. This was well before they like called on a Zord or anything like that. They either like put all their weapons together to make the ultimate power weapon, or they had this big plan to like really take out the big enemy, right? They tried to do the big like final blow to the villain of the week, but it didn't work. So after that happened and it failed, they all did like the synchronized turn to the camera thing. All of them had their own like exclamation of like a clean curse word, you know? It's like shoot, darn, drat, rats, you know? And then like the last one was like the police ranger. He was a little late on his cue. And then he's like, and then he turns around and looks at the camera and goes, fiddlesticks. That was the funniest damn thing. Oh, I didn't realize we were doing a bit. Fiddlesticks. I thought it was like a nice like moment of parody there, but in a way that still fit the characters. I can curse again, yay! Shit, fuck, it's all in the mind. Shit. Shit again. We'll get it eventually. Yes. Ooh. I was worried then that fireball was going to take me out from the top. I thought I was going to hit that with my whip. Back to the spider part. Why is this eye so friggin' smart? You're an eye. You're not the brain, you're an eye. This isn't Shinobi 3. You need to get some Visine. Because you're dripping all over me. Oh, fucking course. Fuck! I hate this section. Castlevania is so challenging. I think it does a really good job of like reflecting the contempt that Dracula has for humanity in video game form. Like it's not going to be sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. You know how effectively Dracula placed all the different enemies throughout his castle to make sure that somebody like Simon Belmont or any vampire hunter in general, doesn't foil his plans. I don't think I didn't notice how this song sounds remotely like the Danny Elfman Batman thing, in the melody at least. If there's one thing that, at least with certain games, that I wish I had maybe like exhibited a little more of throughout the years, so that certain things still had like the kind of effect that they had when I first experienced it, or similar to anyway. Part of what ends up happening sometimes is that because you played it so often throughout so many years, like I don't want to say the novelty, but the specialty of that like goes away so much because it's not the first time, or it's not really that new to you anymore. There's only just some kind of way to maintain the newness throughout the years as time goes on. And part of it may really just come down to like, well, you're the player, you have control. But even if you do that, I feel like just the fact that it's been around for so long, you're still going to end up seeing it so much and becoming so familiar with it that even then it might still kind of take away that specialty of it. I don't know. Sometimes maybe I'm like asking for something or chasing after something that's just kind of like, it's just an inevitable thing that's going to happen. There's not really much you can do about it. And maybe this is a big part of what this whole experience of Classic Spirit is all about. Like, with certain games especially, even though they're older games, even though they're ones we've played a bajillion times, maybe the way to get that feeling of newness again is to, just from how we play it this time around, and the people that are here, and so on and so forth. How do we maintain or at least extend the newness feeling to such a degree beyond the usual, I guess, you know? Imagine 5-10 years if we're like, ray tracing is so boring. Absolutely. Yeah, I know, right? Like, but I would not be surprised if that's the case. I don't know if I'll ever see this kind of a future, or if I do, I'll be quite elderly, I guess. It reminds me of times where I think about, especially when I'm getting really frustrated with dealing with all kinds of wires and shit. I wonder if I'll get to live at a point in society, in civilization, where it's like, where people are going, man, you used to do shit with wires? What? Things used to have wires attached to them? How'd you guys live like this? With like, you had to plug them into like power outlets and shit? Like, what? This is so prehistoric. This is so barbaric. This is what's the word I'm looking for? It's so archaic. That's the word. It's so archaic. And it's amazing to think that we have something like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, you know, even if they're not the greatest at times, and that we as humans, for better or worse, you know, try to figure out ways to, you know, develop and advance upon that to where it becomes more reliable, it becomes more efficient, to where we can rely on that as our main source of, you know, powering things. You know, there's a lot of nostalgia and such attached to the likes of how things looked on VCRs and with VHS, you know, because of the video degradation, the audio degradation, you know, the artifacts, the whatever happens that causes a certain kind of look and sound and ultimately feel from it. There's such a clarity, you know, with HD, both visually and aurally. Are we going to get so far ahead from that somehow that we'll look back on the times of like 1080p, 4K, 8K, and people will be trying to recreate the kind of like visuals and audio from the times of, you know, of that, like they do with VCRs and VHS. I've already seen it to a certain degree where people are like nostalgic about the video and audio quality of old YouTube videos from like the late 2000s, before there was really as much accessibility for people to really upload in higher quality. It's very much akin to, you know, the VCR VHS thing, I'd say. Getting nostalgic about how things looked and felt with that quality of video and audio from YouTube videos back in 2005, 2000, like up to like 2010, 2012 or whatever. I think a big part of what it hinges on is the quality of it. Like, there's a noticeable difference in quality visually and aurally, whereas with something like, you know, HD TVs, plasma TVs, 8K, there's such a focus on clarity in the quality. How are you gonna get as like nostalgic about that, I guess, you know? Let's try to recreate something to make it look like it did back then, because it's like, is it really, how different is it really gonna be, you know, as time goes on? Like, are we gonna get to like 16K, you know, 100K? Like, I don't know. 1 million K? Well, I kinda screwed myself. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. And I feel like to a certain extent, like with video games, fuck. Even despite the level of advancement, I still feel like there's even more ways to go. I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, like the trailer that was released, or the teaser or whatever, for the upcoming Hideo Kojima Jordan Peele game, I think it's called OD. Like the level of, like, if that's reflective of what the game is like, but even then, it was scary how it took me a while to realize this wasn't live action. It was CG rendered. It was like, huh? Like, that was fucking scary. And I think that's sort of the intended effect, but it's also like incredible at the same time. To think that we can not only achieve that, but we're achieving that to some degree now. And I don't know if that's how the whole game is going to look, or if it's just that trailer particularly. There's still a certain extent when it comes to a lot of video games, despite the detail, that you can still tell you're playing a video game. As weird as it is. I know this may sound a little too critical or nitpicky, but like, and it doesn't really take away from anything. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm saying is, like, there's still a certain level of realism that we've yet to achieve, to where it's like when you load something up and play it, it's like holy shit, this is live action. I am playing a literal fucking movie right now. Like, it feels like I'm actually controlling live action people. There's always something that kind of gives it away. And I have to admit, this is a be careful what you wish for kind of thing. Because then you go, well, okay, if we allow ourselves to be able to achieve such a level of detail in video games, what if this falls into the wrong hands? We're already dealing with that to a certain degree already with AI, especially in recreating voices or even like the deep fakes with faces. And it's both like amazing, but also with how much more accurate things get, the scarier the implications become. Maybe it will get up to a point where the visual quality is so, and the audio quality is so amazing. Somehow we'll start to see and realize and feel like what we thought was so crystal clear with like 4K and 8K was really not as clear as we thought. And there's just like, it's so different now. Instead of analog horror, it's digital horror. The thing that I get increasingly worried about as time goes on, one of the things I get increasingly worried about when it comes to humanity as time goes on, is just being a little too keen on relying on technology to do the work for a lot of humans instead, and sacrificing too much of the human element. I really feel like that there should be a balance between human input and technological input, and I feel like that balance is kind of erring more and more into, with certain advancements, we're finding more and more ways to justify taking out more and more of the human element, invalidating in both, taking away the worth of the human input, just especially sometimes for the sake of profit, for the sake of quote-unquote efficiency. I think sometimes we humans get a little too okay with invalidating our own existence, trying to make ourselves obsolete. There's gonna be a Blade game? Holy shit. It's funny because I remember a day or two ago, Potion Fred sent me a text that there's a graphic novel of Blade that I'd never seen before, and not only that, but I had never seen Blade look like that before. The way I was introduced to him primarily was, Spider-Man, the animated series back in '94, but also especially the movies with Wesley Snipes. So I was used to more of that look of Blade. I wasn't expecting how he looked in that. It's similar, but it's also very different at the same time. Especially those sunglasses, yeah. Like big green, like 80s go all around the face kind of glasses. Jet. Like Bret Hart meets safety goggles, I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but that is an intriguing ass cover. I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but one of the primary things about a cover in general, but especially say something like a comic book or a graphic novel, is that, well, at least I would hope so, is that thing of like, when you look at that cover, it's compelling enough from how it looks to make you want to read the book. But the rest of the book, it looks anything like that, then this is going to be awesome, or at least it's going to look awesome or something. Money, 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 money. That I can't spend on anything. This ain't Symphony of the Night. I can't spend it on shit. I just got points from it. Back in my day, we used to just get points. We didn't have any of your fancy shops where you could buy stuff. Actually spend the money. We just had to carry it on us the entire time. I love how this is actually kind of a throwback to the first boss of NES Castlevania, yeah. Yeah, badass pose there. I think we're finally at Castlevania's Dracula. I fucked that sentence all the way up. Jesus. No! At least I kicked his ass before. But one of the things you learn to do when you're playing Castlevania is to not assume. Most of the time, assuming will make an ass out of you and, well, and also still you. It's rarely ever that the game looks like an ass. It's just mostly you. Do I at least get to look like a nice ass? Maybe. If I'm gonna be made an ass out of, can it at least be a nice looking ass? Can it be a cute ass? Is the ass that I'm being made out to be at least a nice one? Ah, the music's slowing down as I get to the. Oh, you little shithead skeleton. The things you say when you play video games that are so normal. Need a knife. I don't have a knife. I'm so boned right now. But not really. Ooh, you almost did it. If this were NES Castlevania, that would have like automatically sent me flying off, totally off the precipice, even though there was like no way, and the rock means no way. It should have sent me flying that far back, you know? It's like, oh, is it gonna screw you over? Yes. Okay, well then that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. Snoop Dogg doing a Castlevania rap would be interesting. Although I have talked about in the past Public Enemy doing a Castlevania rap. That's where the whole Fight the Pyre thing came about. That Rapsylvania, yeah. I have my own spinny projectile. Spinny thing. I have spinny things. Please don't hit me, Medusa on Fox. Oh shit. I'd love to do a skit where it would be about the video game cameraman. And like various like protagonists in video games like getting really pissed off at him because they keep getting screen scrolled. Dude, I can't move the camera any further. This is as far as it can go. I have it right here. This is as far as we can go with it, man. I'm sorry. I totally had that jump. You could have only moved your fucking camera. I can't move it any further. Besides, this is a nice shot. I'm not ruining my shot because you need just a little bit more. Because you can't keep yourself in the frame. Are you the cinematographer around here? No, I didn't think so. Why are there two of them now? And if you're off screen, it's basically like you're dead because I don't see you. I can't capture anything that if you're not on the camera, if you're not in frame. Every time your guy dies, the drummer's like, oh, thank fuck. Drummer getting paid overtime here. Give it up for the Dracula Orchestra. Holy crap, how did I not get hit there? Boomerang, throw your boomerang. It's a holy cross. By the way, the thing that sometimes cracks me up when it comes to the percussion of the game. Oh, fuck off. The cameraman, he's a cameraman. Oh, man. What am I doing? Oh, my God. You know, there have been times where I've wondered, like, because it's not like I don't have a penchant for overcomplicating things. When it comes to streaming, it's like maybe the way for me to be the most fun version of myself, and maybe if I'm just like the right amount of tired, or maybe if I'm just the right amount of awake. If I were ever drunk or high on stream, it would either be the worst stream I've ever done or the best stream I've ever done. Just this right amount of sleep, or if I have this drink, or if I eat this thing, or whatever. But like, what? Look at how I'm sailing off to the side there. Maybe there's just this one secret key, maybe even magical ingredient that's going to cause me to be like just the right kind of state of mind and feeling and emotion and such for me to like do the perfect stream every time, or you know, something like that, or have the most fun with whatever I'm doing every time. Fuck. Why are stairs in Dracula's castle the worst stairs ever? How did Dracula ever fucking walk up any stairs without killing himself on a daily fucking basis? That's how you learn the ability to like fly around and float. Maybe he intentionally designed it that way so that he'd be more motivated to do that. I don't know. Twitch energy drink. It makes you twitch just enough to have perfect streaming energy trademark. I know, right? I'm surprised there hasn't been something like that, honestly. I don't know if anybody wants to really develop a Twitch necessarily. Like, that's a little too much energy, maybe. Yeah, I can't believe we did that 24-hour stream 3 days ago. We're now at hour 72. Energy, need some energy. Red Bull, have yourself a Red Bull Monster. Something with a lot of caffeine. Mommy, what's the Lonely Island? That's a place you're gonna visit if you don't shut up. You don't stop asking questions. Well, that's the place I'm gonna send you if you don't stop asking questions. Skeletons, lots of skeletons. Dracula has a lot of skeletons in his, not just his closet, but his castle even. Shout out to Stream Elements, by the way. Speedrun strat. I wish I did that on purpose. That's a speedrun strat. I'm a regular golden tusk. I say that not as a knock on him, I say that as a knock on me. Or Brental Floss, yeah. I'm tired of this section. I'd like to get past it. Fuck. Here comes Leap of Faith. Fuck. I hate this level. Oh, it's so monotonous after a while. Jesus. Fucking kill me now. Not really, though. In a video game. Kill me in a video game. Which you did, actually. I mean, you just saw it happen. But don't do it again. Because that'd be very detrimental to me actually successfully defeating this game. I think I have to... That's one of the prerequisites, I think. I have to be alive in order to beat the game. I think that's... Well, not only Simon Belmont, but Classic Spirit both have to be alive in order for Super Castlevania IV to be beaten by Classic Spirit. I think both the in-world, the in-real-life person, and the in-game character both have to be alive in order for that to happen. Unless there's like a Game Genie code I don't know about. From Galoo, okie dokie. Super Mario Castlevania. After how well the Super Mario Brothers movie did and like certain Easter eggs they were making towards certain Nintendo games. I mean, I know Castlevania's not exclusively Nintendo, but it's pretty well known on the Nintendo, I'd say. I would not be surprised, or at least I would be very hopeful to finally have like a Castlevania. Oh, dude, you don't understand. Either I would love to see either an animated film or a live action film of Streets of Rage. Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, that fucking counts. Damn it. Fucking hell. That's the unofficial name of this level. That's what they were calling it in development. But obviously, since it's on a Nintendo console, they couldn't get away with that name. So they had to call it Dracula's Castle. Sometimes when it comes to the artistic vision, you know, you got to make some compromises here and there, you know? I don't think it took away too much of the integrity of the game, you know, to call it that. But I don't know, there's something missing in terms of not calling it fucking hell. I wish I had some save states so I didn't have to do this level over and over. I'll just do it better next time. Hell yeah. Dracula gonna kick your ass. What am I supposed to do? Other than not die. How am I supposed to get through that part and not die? Game. A troll level. That's all it is. I never thought anybody would actually make it this far, and then of course, if anybody actually does, then the joke's really still on them because you still can't beat it. even though I've actually beaten this game already on the Anniversary Collection with save states. So it's actually possible. Aha, 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 ha, aha, ha, ha. Oh, that was what I was going to say. One of the things that always gives me a slight chuckle about the music in this game is that the timpanis are the same ones that are used in virtual bars, which is a very, very different game. I didn't mean to fucking do that. Start me back from the... No! No! I mean, I get it. It's just really unfortunate that it's happening to me again. That's the problem. I just don't want it to happen now. I want to get through the rest of this damn game. How did I miss the stairs?
Jesus.
Indeed. 2.79 out of 3. Hell yeah. Very quickly, once again, yes. Game over again. What? It just like insta-warped me to the spikes. What the fuck? Where do I go to not get fucking hit? Maybe I have to go to a different game. It's like the old, like if you want forgiveness, head to church, you know, kind of a thing. Yeah, imagine if on top of all this, I was trying to do this without getting hit. No death, no hits, full story completion, you know. Yeah, that ain't happening. I just need to actually see if I can beat the game without save states. You know, that's as far as I'm getting. You want forgiveness, seek religion. Yeah. I have holy powers on my side, though. I mean, I'm Simon Belmont here. Like, I have power. I have all these power-ups like a holy cross and holy water. Even with the religion, I'm still screwed. Now, if I don't die at the spikes, I'll be a happy Belmont. I'll be a happy vampire hunter, vampire killer. Vampire incapacitator. Swinging the chain, swinging the chain. I can't believe it took me that long to make that fucking reference. That snake is a fucking asshole. Fucking asshole snake. Snake. Give me some more chicken. Just waggling my chain in your face. Damn it! Please don't continue. Thank you, God. Okay. We've come so far. And come so far, but in the end, I've only come so far. I want to see that in a fight scene for a live-action Castlevania. Just Simon casually waggling his chain and like spiked ball right in the face of the boss. Okay, whatever. Yeah, epic pose for the win. Crack in my neck. You know what's gonna happen after this? The Gorillas are gonna do a song about me now. They're gonna call it Simon Belmont. Why does it look like it says GP? GP. GP, I've been going through something that's really got me down. Man, imagine if there was, if they had done a live action or maybe even an animated Castlevania movie back in the 90s, what the soundtrack would have been. And I don't mean the score, but like the music inspired by the film soundtrack kind of thing. Get up those damn stairs. Ah, fuck. I'm so screwed. And Cabal's saw blade is Gonna kill me now. Cabal's been working secretly with Dracula this entire time. Cabal is secretly a vampire. He takes off his cool ass helmet and reveals vampire teeth. What the fuck? I'm trying to get over to the thing. Yeah, once again, Rapsylvania, you know? Fight the pyre. Public Enemy on the fucking soundtrack, hell yeah. By the time I get to Transylvania. What? How did I miss the fucking steps? I want like how Tag Team not only did Whoomp There It Is, but then did a takeoff on that called Addams Family Whoomp for for one of the Addams Family movies. I want them to do it for Castlevania. The Castlevania Whoomp. Either that, or we just need something in the pun someone intended spirit of, say, like the Addams Family Whoomp or the Ninja Rap from TMNT 2. Whip There It Is. God damn it. Or Aces in the House from the first Ace Ventura movie. From Tone Loc. We need just something like that for Castlevania. For the 90s Castlevania soundtrack. It feels really out of place, but it's still pretty cool. At the same time, like one of my favorite Simpsons episodes ever, is where the glove slap episode. Yeah, they're in the movie theater and they're watching Zorro. The credits have like one of the prime examples of the cheesy 90s movie rap. Way too specific. Doesn't really fit with the tone of the movie, but hey, it's the 90s, so yeah, it's gonna happen. In a way, it's still pretty cool that it's happening because, like, you don't really hear that much anymore. It has a certain charm to it. Yeah, I don't think I have to worry about the saw blade anymore. Oh, wait, I do. Never mind. Son of a bitch. Of course, they put fucking spikes in the bottom of the goddamn platforms. Why wouldn't they? Useless irrelevant fact of the night. Did you know there's an island 109 miles 109 miles of Nova God damn it. Everybody stop timing. No, okay. 109 miles of Nova Scotia with about 500 horses on it called Sable Island. Just an interesting island full of horses kind of hanging out there in the North Atlantic. I'm kind of surprised that there hasn't been something in the realm of like just a DreamWorks film where it's like based off of that, where it's just the story of the life of like the horse civilization on Sable Island. What's their governmental structure, their societal ways, how do they communicate with each other, that kind of thing. What? Come on, that bullshit. That stubbed my toe. But it's so evil. That's the thing. It's so contaminated and with impurities of Dracula's evil that even stubbing my toe would be enough to kill someone as full of the Holy Spirits as Simon Belmont. Even one mild graze of evil. That'd be a great B-movie action flick name. A slight graze of evil. Yeah. A slight touch of evil. That might actually be a movie title. A slight touch of evil. Mild grazing of evil. I don't know. A light brush. I don't know. Of evil. I don't know. About an evil painter. I don't know. Or an evil dentist. Or an evil janitor. I don't know. Toilet brush. A brush with death. That has to be a fucking B-movie name. That has to be. A brush with death. It involves, a killer, one of the things I mentioned. And if not, then golden opportunity has been missed. Thank you all very much for sticking around for this horseshit, by the way. I greatly appreciate it. Seriously, I do. I'm being just really ridiculous right now, and y'all are hanging around for it. How did I fucking miss the fucking steps? Yeah. I've heard of the 12-step program, but this is ridiculous. because I took like 2 seconds to try to read the chat. Dracula does not give a shit about this chat. That's just how evil he is. He does not give a shit about Twitch chats, especially ours. Boo him. Yes. Okay, finally. Goodness. Ooh, okay. You know, once again, what's more of a workout? Walking up the stairs or jumping up over all the stairs? Full health. You fucking god fucking game. That's just fucking wrong. That's just wrong. No. Bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. Indeed. What the fuck you kids doing on my fucking lawn? Don't look at me when I'm talking to you. Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick. Oh. I'm getting delirious here. G.I. Joe. Hey kid, I'm a computer. Stop all the download. Pork chop sandwiches. Why can't I just leave through here? I want to leave through here. Is this just not an exit? Ooh, ooh, oh. That shouldn't have made me laugh as much as it did. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. I think we're coming down. I think we're coming down to it, though. This may be Dracula. I'm not sure. I think it is. Oh, fuck. Are we really ready? We have to contemplate life. Oh, boy. And we have no power-ups. We're 2 marks off our health. But look at how just amazing the moon looks. Like this particular view from the window of the moon and the skyline. Like, you can see morning slightly out in the distance. A new day is coming. That is a day without darkness. A day without the curse of Dracula. And there's only one man who can bring that curse to an end. And that man is not me. It's somebody else. I'm out of here. No, I can't turn back now. I must. But I can't. But I must. But I don't know if I can. No, I can. I believe in myself. I don't know if I really believe in myself as much as I thought I did before when it came to... Yeah, I'm taking on Dracula here. Good lord, man. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, squat thrust it out. Okay, here we go. Oh, keep yourself in focus. Get your zen going. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Wow. All directions. Here we go. Who knows? I don't even know. Let's get my whip calibrated. Oh boy. All right, no more time to lose. 6,999. It's time. Oh wait, it's not Dracula. All that hype for nothing. Son of a bitch. And I died anyway. I thought it was Dracula. I'm an idiot. Tell me this didn't look like it could have been Dracula, though. Unless Dracula really got a makeover since the last time I saw him. Son of a shit. How'd that even fucking touch? Oh, what the fuck? All that build up just for it to not be Dracula. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. But it was pretty funny, I gotta. You little shithead. Duck walk to victory, Simon. With the strength and power of Chuck Berry. Several centuries before Chuck Berry was a thing. Chuck Berry. Descendant of the Belmont clan. Go, Simon, go, go. Go, Simon, go, go. Simon Belmont. Well, what's funny as well is that in Symphony of the Night, not only is it one of the first bosses along with like the big like bat demon boss, but it also even shows up later on in Symphony of the Night as one of the enemies, one of the regular enemies you run into. Is this Dracula? I think this. No, this is the demon one I was just talking about. You know, the demon's crest looking guy. Yeah. Gotcha, bitch. I need my cave castle wall chicken. I need my castle wall chicken. That sounds like a brand name. All new castle wall chicken. Rock solid quality. Oh, this is death. I remember this boss battle. Sort of. Damn it. Do I get to start back at death? I think so. Yay. Thank God it doesn't pull some Ninja Gaiden on NES crap. So far, anyway. If there's ever a game that would be one that would really be a prime fit and, you know, really test out complement mode, that's the game. Oh boy, is that the game. You know what's funny about it, though? I feel like I would return to that game much sooner than I would Wayne's World on the Genesis. I don't think I'll ever return to Wayne's World on the Genesis. Ever. Like, if I went my whole life never playing that game ever again, I'd be happy. I would be a super happy fucking clam. I'd be happy as a camper. I'll definitely play Ninja Gaiden NES over fucking Wayne's World any goddamn day of the week. How am I missing those fucking fucks? Were you a car trying to start up there, Death? Why you gotta be an asshole, Death? To be dark for a moment. I've asked that quite a few times for lots of different contexts. God damn it. I had one fucking hit point left. Come on. Come on, dude. They never include this in like video game adaptations, do they? Or in movie adaptations of video games. They never. It's not often they include like somebody dying and then like trying again on another life. No, he's the main protagonist. He may take a hit or two. It may be difficult, but he's gonna win. He's gonna beat him the first time. Oh my god. Once you think you have consistency, the game goes, oh, he's learning, he's adapting. Well, fuck that. You're getting good at the game. You're finding a spot to consistently be able to defeat us. No, we're not having that. Props to having a brain, but it's also it's devastating to my case. Oh, come on. After a while, you're like, and then I'm like, yeah, and where am I supposed to go there to not get hit? I don't think I can jump over the dude. That's the thing. I think it's just, you're fucked at that point. Hopefully you have enough health. And trust me, I know this ain't the last boss. It's one of the last ones, but it ain't the last one. Maybe I might have done it just a little too early. Are you coming down anytime soon, buddy? Or are you just doing target practice? We're just doing target practice. And I'm the target. Oh, what's the point of me going to the left to avoid it if you're just going to throw another fucking boomerang at me? I can't, like, do quick turn around and hit the thing. Because I'm trying to avoid death. Literally. Get over here! Yeah, after a while, that's what I'm saying to death, because he likes to just hover around at the top and throw scytherangs. Well, the 8-ball is not a reliable narrator, really, at all. Like 99% of the time, the 8-ball is a very unreliable narrator. Jeez. Unrelatable annihilator, that's what it is. That's what they call me out in the streets. Like, and I hate how it grazes the air above, like slightly above me, and it counts as a hit. You know? It's like it chopped off a little bit of my hair. I'm not, it's fine. That shouldn't mean I'm dead. Then again, I mean, I guess that gives a new definition to, you know, when someone says, oh, I got such a bad haircut, I could just die. I hate my haircut, I could just die from how bad it is. I could just, you know, dying of embarrassment, literally dying of embarrassment. I wonder if there really is like an actual scientific case of somebody literally dying from embarrassment. These are the thoughts I come up with whenever I've played Castlevania for over 5 hours. And it's nearly 4 in the morning. No, it's more than nearly 4. It's after 4 in the morning. Holy shit, I beat death. Now he will die from embarrassment. Let's fucking go. To the left, to the left. Oh shit. Oh shit, things just got real. Oh boy. I think... Ooh, judging from this music and judging from that lighting as we pass down that hallway. This is Dracula. Indeed. Samurai Jack meeting Aku moment here. This is the fucking Dracula fight. I'm gonna get my ass kicked so hard. Actually, watch this. Somehow after all that, I'll just have like the greatest fight with Dracula ever on the first try. That will not be the case whatsoever. Yeah, that's what it is. I gotta swing my chain here, if you know what I mean. Okay. Attempt number 6 million. And remember, we're doing this on a legit SNES. No save states, no nothing. So, however many times this fucking takes is how many times it fucking takes. Oh, trust me, it gets more intense. I love this wonderfully serene music, though. It's like it's both serene and intense at the same time. I always love a song that can do that. Chicken. Not making stupid mistakes.
Chicken.
So stupid mistakes. Please tell me I start back at Dracula. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God they do not pull some Ninja Gaiden bullshit. Oh, thank God. Let's fucking go. I'm getting my crunches and squats in before you arrive. What the fuck? Swing your fucking chain, dildo. You little prick. Fuck. I got a little over halfway, though. I'm cool with that.
Crispy.
Indeed. I like my chicken extra crispy. Actually, well, I like chicken crispy, but not extra crispy. Although that original recipe, dude. Ooh. About ready to serve up some of that original recipe right here. Original recipe ass kicking. Secret blend of herbs and spices of defeat. I know the secret recipe to defeat Dracula somewhere. May take me a moment to find it, but I'll find it. Colonel Dracula.
Let's kick shell!
Kentucky Fried Vampires. Serving up fried bat wings. In all three freaking movies that Batman had a Batwing in, and the Batwing crashed every fucking time. Happened in the 89 film, happened in Forever, happened in The Flash. Can I clutch this? Probably not. Oh, now he's into super pissed mode. Watch me die, like, immediately. What'd I tell you? Oh, yeah, it's the fucking Joker lightning. Yeah, speaking of Batman. Yeah, that's what should have happened in the 89 film. Joker should have just summoned lightning out of fucking nowhere and had it hit the Batwing and caused that to be the reason why it crashed into the cathedral steps. Forget the big-ass comically large gun. Forget that shit. He should have just summoned lightning bolts like he did in the NES game. Have it further tie into the game there. I have a good feeling about this. Opposite of Star Wars, yeah. What would be the opposite of Star Wars? Star hugs? I don't know. Star peace? I have a good feeling about this. Where was Star Peace? Guess it's not as interesting. Not as many toys to sell, I guess. I don't know. Here we go. Moon Truth. Ah, shit. I should have gone further to the right when he's that close. Fuck. That was the closest I've been, though. That was the closest I've been. I mean, you saw him. He was balding. That's how stressed he was over me beating and kicking his ass. I wasn't just beating his ass. I wasn't just kicking his ass. I was beating and kicking his ass. At the same time. Simultaneously. That's even worse. Fucker. That's what Dracula means in Transylvanian. It's Transylvanian for fucker, for super asshole. Shit-faced douchebag fucker. Dildo face. I don't think anybody ever has in the history of ever been called a dildo face. I don't think I've ever said that before. What even? How could you even be? I don't know what it would. I don't even know if I want to know what it looks like. Good job, Simon. Good job, Simon. Come on, man. Okay, maybe I need a little bit of a power up here. If I had a power up in the video game, it would be a can of Diet Coke. Ah, thank you, chicken. Thank you, chicken. Oh, you fucking dick. Bullshit. You were... the lightning should not have fucking come down at that spot from where you were standing. Bullshit. Last time that happened, like, there was space between you. Like, the lightning bolt was further to your left side on the last fucking time, wasn't it? I can swear. And this time it went, nope. I love the synths on this fucking song. Just when you think you've got all the strategies. Full health, let's fucking go. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. We got this. We fucking got this. Come on now. I missed with the boomerang, but that's fine. I threw it a little too late, but we didn't get hit by the lightning. Okay, I need to rely on whip. Ghost right in the whip. Shit. We're okay. We're okay. We're more than okay. Come on. Did we just fucking do it? I think we did. Whip those fucking bats into fucking shape. Die, devil bird! Yeah. We fucking did it.
Flawless victory.
Sort of. We get to see that beautiful body in that beautiful armor and that beautiful hair taking down that horrid castle out in the distance. We get to reflect on all our fond, pleasant memories. Because because indeed you saw it here. for the first time on stream, and not only that, but on an SNES proper. It took a while, but we did it. Super Castlevania IV on the SNES proper with an actual NES and an actual SNES cartridge from beginning to fucking end. Multiple tries on multiple bosses and certain sections in the later stages, especially. After all of that, we fucking did it. We beat the game. This is the first time without using any save states, without reloading any save states, without fast forwarding, without rewinding, none of that shit. We did it the classic way. From start to finish, on an actual console, an actual cartridge, we beat the fucking game. What a hell of a way to start your morning, folks. And if I can do it after over 6 hours, after almost 6.5 hours, if I can do it, so can you. I believe. Feel it in my spirits. But yeah, to all my classics, to all my spirits out there, if I believe in me, then you believe in you. Mama say, mama sama makosa. Woo. And we get to watch these lovely, beautiful credits. And we're going to watch all of the credits. We're going to soak it all in. Our reward for battling through Dracula's castle and ultimately vanquishing Dracula and his filthy-ass castle. Not just in terms of, the upkeep, but in terms of just its overall just presence upon the world. It was filthy, nasty, dirty, disgusting, brutal, awful, evil, unsightly, disgusting, if I didn't say that one before, horrific, a blight upon humanity and the world at large. This is, I love this. I love the arrangements here. Yes, I will bring a whip to a sword fight. I'll whip that sword. If you know what I mean. I don't know. Cool guys don't look at a swarm of bad hats. Super voice. Akun. But will I bring a sword to a whip fight? I mean, it does sound only fair for me to do the inverse. I don't know. I mean, not only that, but to, gain an understanding of all different kinds of perspectives of weaponry, Don't want to get too stuck in one particular way and, not understand the other ways to be able to, either attack or defend with that. As long as I can get a good handle on it. As long as it feels right in my hands. As long as it's... I can't keep up with it. Presented by Konami. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. We actually beat this game. It took a lot of tries. And it took a while, but we fucking did it. Holy hell. The other people are telling the person playing the organ, playing, the people left in the band still playing music. It's like, guys, we're at the end of the credits. Stop. Dude, this is a banger track. Shut up. We got paid to play our music. This is our music. And we are playing it. I don't care. We're going to play it until it's done. We're already at presented by Konami. I don't care. That captive audience, man. Captive audience. Is there such a thing as a free-range audience? I guess... Well, play that fucking track. I guess if you go to like music festivals and shit, I don't know. Conventions maybe, I guess that's more of a free range audience. I can't tell if this music is just like repeating or if it's really this lengthy. If it's just waiting for me to press start or what. I don't know. I think it is.